At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Is this weather perfect or what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adel. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adel! Dogi! So this is where you two were. I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here's even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Selcetan flower.
Selcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adel to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age. Is that right? My apologies for presuming that if this is your first time in the area, you won't want to miss the extraordinary sights we have coming up shortly.
Oh, what's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago. This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
My word! What a magnificent sight!
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adel. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adel!
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our God!
Har!
It can't be!
Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc!
Right. Thank you.
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
What difference does that make? You've still got a blade at the ready either way. Enough chit-chat! Let's make this quick!
How's that joke?
Damn it all! Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself. Done saying your prayers?
What?
You're pretty skilled.
Here it comes!
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid!
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now. Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Woof! I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these? Obviously, the captain already paid the. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after determining he was merely a pass.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like...
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocent, and the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me.
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia felt...
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line.
Won't argue with that.
Still, it's hard not to feel for...
Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these Why should any of us have to play along with the...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to...
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in...
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town. Though this one does seem to have its... It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often...
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Our little group's got a special interest.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectation. Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have...
Really now?
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obel. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their...
Oh-ho! That's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adel? Who are you fooling? I can see the giddiness written all over your...
hold on a moment.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young...
Heck, back when I was there...
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many. Say that throne really exists, though.
Huh? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see what
makes me want to spend 3 days and nights and I do it all with a smile.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight. If you have any issues during your stay, Of course! Well, I'd better get back to work.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of...
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary
No joke? That's great.
Seems we have a few promising...
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're... All right, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well. See...
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me. Seek me.
Adel? You good? A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your
There's no shortage of noises out here.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. You probably plan to wander the streets of... Catch you both later, then.
I've got to say, the quality of the Spanish
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman...
That attire!
Well spotted. However, I find that being a tradesman...
They say Normans are first-class mariners.
I'm flattered to hear you say...
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still... They're the ones who make sure ships from...
Not having those persnickety... I very much look forward to your...
And let's not forget...
On a separate note, the militia recently informed... Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, well. It's nothing I'm not a... Shouldn't be long before they...
You there!
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. Is everything all right?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you.
Honestly, who do those Balto... They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel.
Some ships, like the Adamas, but when they're found out... That's for sure.
Ironically enough, the Balta Sea Force... In that sense, they do their part to maintain... When all is said and done, as long as...
There are far fewer instances. Still. It would be nice if our mayor could put it...
I pity the man.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on... Anyway, you just be sure to stay...
Oh, you gotta...
Huh?
Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to... Never seen you around before. The name's Gren. How about you? That all, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist! Wait, what's with the long face? Let me guess. It did used to be slightly better, but the mayor slashed our budget when the Balta Sea Force says jump. You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is, they should be here tomorrow, though. So call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and calling all youths a career.
Seek me. This... Seek me. Right here. Find me.
Swordsman, can you hear me? They stole you mana, enough power.
Gotcha! There!
I'm sorry. I don't. My name, Leela. Who are you? Adel. Search Island. Help. In. Go.
So the shell spoke to you. As for this mana you mentioned...
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we...
The Balta Sea Force, mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Lee. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier either. You know what that means. Here I always thought adventure, but whenever you're around, Adel, it's nothing. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though.
The first step is to gather information.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and put...
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's...
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adel.
Didn't think you'd show up alone? There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday. So you do know. I won't hold back this time.
There! Gotcha! Gotcha!
In speed.
What? How's that?
Power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much. Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power, imbued in a sword. It brings forth victory. Imbued in only those chosen by the All-Father. Out of the Sea Force, that list start. It is. So explain to me why Blood and thunder. Grieger. You fought one just yesterday, didn't? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again. Mana is the only thing that can... Well... What was that just now?
How's that? How's that?
What in hell did you just do to us? At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long. Huh? And why should... I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you can't handle that? Then pack your bags... Son of a... Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time? Don't exactly see a keyhole anywhere. Stuck! Hey! Quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you... Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person... Couldn't even begin to get. What a mess. They call you Adol, right? We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you. My name's Karja. Karja Balta, daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force. Already put two and two together, eh? Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's Silver by the harbor, so don't fall behind. Hey, don't stray too far. You've taken enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder...
Hey, Princess. Back already?
Who's your plus one?
Is Gunnar in?
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bringing you her little boy toy now, or... Should have figured. Wait a sec. Wasn't that swordsman?
Hey! What are you whispering to him?
Just making small...
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look in.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger. I see. So we have here not only a what's more, the latter has...
That better not be a smirk.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least. It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until...
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us. This may even be to your benefit. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how... I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be...
Fair.
Not to mention it is possible for this to...
In what way?
There are those who would be only too... We have no need to voluntarily...
All right already.
Adel, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Bolt... I can imagine. Especially if that... No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject. We Normans have our ways. So, nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we met. My apologies, but based on what I've just heard, I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns. Until then, travel with Adel and...
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more... Boy is, if nothing else, a I had best return to my duties. I leave the rest to you, Adel.
So, this is the Azrad. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather...
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... You don't seem to be all that afraid of...
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, Give me just a moment, please. There we... Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
This This goes on the outside. You
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flim?
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine.
You may be right that these clothes, but odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can, much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, does You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just what one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over.
I knew you'd come around.
See? What did I say? Indeed. Mirabelle is quite impressed. I heard she even has a knack for getting...
Dun da da da! The time has come for the great from fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button.
You call this cute? Huh. You really... Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker,
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia. You should probably be on your way, Adel.
The sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. But it's not half bad. Don't think that means—
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
No doubt about it, sir. It all happened so quick.
Adel! You showed up, just like you said you... Wait, who's the girl? Oh yeah? Does that mean she's gonna be joining?
Huh? Why would I ever do that?
So, no. Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're... Yeah, it's almost too weird. Some pedestrians were attacked by our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them out for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies...
Maybe a bear came by and...
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the the most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off.
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing... Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about it.
That's unusually glib coming. I understand the desire to stick up for your men. Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protect...
Hey! I've just about had it with your Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves, but there's only so much we can do when we're constantly under... The whole squad's exhausted. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and...
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member...
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor. We'll report back as soon as we...
See that you do.
All right! Let's get this show on the road!
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again. Will do. Catch you later.
Huh? I'll admit that... Don't tell me you're bent on helping. Have it your way.
So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Let's catch our breath. Something's there.
How's that? How's that?
Stronger the better.
Gotcha! There! Gotcha! How's that? How's that? I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down, it just gets back up again.
Commander, what the hell are we dealing with here?
Couldn't tell you, but I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went.
Adel?
No! You need to fall back! Now! These things can't be.
No way!
What in the world is going on here? Mana, you say? I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to...
That's ridiculous.
You can't expect us to actually believe.
And knee slide! God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adel Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength! Oh, crap. No dice, huh?
Not a speck of shame in this one.
Well, Commander, now that we know the whole story, let's ask Adel and his lady friend to save the...
What?
Come off it, Gren. These two aren't part of the militia.
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. And there's more where they came from. What about all the people still out on the
Well...
Besides, Commander, Adel here's the guy I told you about yesterday.
Is that right? It's Adel and Karja. Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the townsfolk in our place.
Far above. If you're that set on this.
Oh, right. Take this with you. Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. We'll come back you up once we're finished tending to the best of luck to you.
Found some already.
What's the big idea? What? Don't you have any idea how vital today?
You do realize that they don't understand human. Anyway, I'm more worried about whether the other... I can't put my finger on it.
Hard to imagine feeling good about a wild... Anyone, man or beast, who gets in the way of our... Once the militia gets here...
Who are you?
Oh, folks from the militia. A bit on the up.
Yeah! Gotcha! Gotcha!
Whoa!
Incredible. Looks like I was right to think those wolves were out of the ordinary. Priorities?
Shoot, good call. How would you two like a job escorting us to our destination? I'm Romes of Carpent Trading, but...
Romes Carpent. You're that big money merchant from...
Well, what do you say? I can pay double the militia's rates if you get me to... Oh, for crying out loud! Cruz, you're about their age, give or take.
No can do, Dad.
Why not?
Because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away every scrap of trust the town has in you? Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have. It was you.
Oh, way to go, me.
What? Well, that settles that. We'll make the sensible choice and return to Karnak. It's nothing special. I'm only doing...
How's that? How's that?
Adel, over there!
This could be trouble.
Then what are we supposed...
Well... Just kidding. Run as soon as I give you the signal.
Wait!
Huh?
Who are you guys? Let us take care of this. We're safe?
Wow! Way to go. The name's Rafe. I've heard those things were unkillable. That's what I thought. Can't say the same for her, though.
Now's not the time to start. So, what are you doing out here?
I just came out to pick some wild...
The kid lives on his own. He's not short on guts, at least.
Oh, stuff it. You're the one who went on about their...
And thanks to that, you didn't walk straight into their I mean, you get along just fine with that...
Not really. Sometimes I do wonder if Sash is alright.
Good call. Better than waiting for more wolves to gather. Come on.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Another one. Down that way.
You impertinent... Do you even This can't be the end.
Quit screaming and hollering before you rile them up even more.
My pleas are...
Gotcha! Gotcha! How's that? How's that?
How sluggish can you be?
Excuse me? You got some... You're real gussied up.
That's... What concern is that of you? You're right. Oh, goodness.
What in hell is she?
My name is Millette. I am... Forgive my lapse in You see, I am but those peculiar wolves...
Hang on. You're not about to tell...
not at all.
Aye. We don't have time to take the path we came here on.
Very well. I shall do...
That scream just now. I think it came from over there. Pharaoh's lighthouse, to be exact. I think the man who tends... Nice work, Adel!
Let's go!
Get away from there at last! There's no time to lose. Who are you two?
Stay back! This won't take us long.
Thank you for coming to my Aren't you that same lad from Roosevelt? Oh, never mind that. I could really use your help. How can I pass? The lighthouse has been overrun by beasts.
Rosalind?
Please, save them!
We'll make our way in. Living is a choice. I hear you.
Something's there.
There! Gotcha! Switch! Gotcha! There! Stronger than better!
Woohoo! Now this I like. Let's keep up the pace.
Form up!
Defenses look pretty sturdy. Let me take a crack at it first.
How's that? Gotcha! Stronger than better! Swish! How's that? Smashed it!
make it in time?
Should be a good spot to rest.
Everything's going to be fine, Sash. Someone will be here to rescue us. Take this! Don't come any closer, you bully! Leave Rosalind alone! And pick on Sash! Paddle? Who are you?
Name's Karja. You did good, kid. Now stay back and watch us finish the job.
Okay.
Your turn, Adam! Wipe the floor with it! Crumble!
Messed up.
Hey! Did they get you? I'm not too late!
I was almost a goner.
Shatter! To bit! You're kidding.
Can't lose here. Get back on your feet.
Thanks.
Messed up.
Can't go down like this. Yeah! Still got some fight in you, right?
I was almost a goner.
You're kidding.
Can't lose here. Hang in there, Karja.